Rhiannon has been in this morning and she's cleaned the kitchen, and I've already started to mess it up. Some of you have asked about Rhiannon, Smash's sister. Here she is with Tilly the toilet brush.
Hi.
I like to do red hairs mixing. They look great.
We're twinning.
You're twinning, yeah. She suits you actually.
She's so beautiful.
You had a dog like this once yourself, didn't you?
Yeah.
Same breed.
Yeah, back when I was about 5.
5?
Yeah.
Mm.
They're such beautiful dogs.
Would you ever get one of these again?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. So it's an Australian Terrier, is that right?
Yeah.
Mm. I think they're originally bred for hunting snakes originally. She's heavy, isn't she?
She's quite chunky.
She just give you a kiss then?
I got a lick right on the face.
Oh mate. Hey look, thanks a lot for cleaning up, buddy.
Hey, that's okay. Thanks
Bloody-
for having me out here.
That's awesome, yeah. Plants are not only food for the gut, but also food for the soul. I planted these about a year ago, and they spark my jaw every time I look at them. So yesterday I bought these lilies. They're bulbs. I don't know anything about them. I think they're a perennial. I think they come up each year. That's what the bulb looks like there. Now this one's already starting to come up, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to plant that. I've got some of this stuff here and some of these. I like these terracotta bowls. Terracotta, not terracotta. Terracotta bowls, and see what happens. I'm going to rob a bit of drainage off my old watercress setup, which is no longer that. Going to take my watercress and put a wee fence to keep them out. A bit of the good stuff. Apparently it's got to be really well drained. What are you doing, Poe? Hey? What you up to, mate? Good gill. I know, I'm supposed to be using gloves. Okay. Is that the right way? That way up? Must be, yeah. Got a mate, Troy's got a garden set up, and man, he's fast at planting stuff. He'd do this job in a fraction of the time. I guess the commercial growers are pretty fast at doing it. I'm at Troy's, and he seeded these little rootstocks. What are they, Troy?
They're just a citrus trifolia rootstock.
Right.
Yeah.
Just pull them out and straight into there. So what we'll do is, when they're a year old, I'll probably bud them rather than graft them, and you can put any variety on, Troy.
Yep. Anything, any citrus. Yep.
Yep. Bloody good, mate.
A bit dry this.
Got to gently pull them out so they stay in one place, and then just like poke them in.
Come in and pull them up a little bit.
Yep. Get out of my avocados, mate. Hey, Super Duck, out of the avocados. Super Duck, oi. I'll try duck language. Well, apparently he doesn't, or she doesn't understand either. You doing a bit of weeding? I don't mind you taking slugs, but don't pick the leaves. Anyway, that's it. She's done. Might smash a bit of water on top of that, and we'll call that my first lily. Known as Latarwin, okay? And that's how it's going to look. One of my patrons, Tony, who's a pig hunter, suggested that I make one of those rocket stoves burners. Is that the right size hole? Never made one, thought, well, why not? A bit of fun, something never done. And if it works, maybe I could make a few to throw in the truck. So, gonna make a hole, but before I do that, I'm gonna get the chainsaw out and make it so, I don't know if it's the right way to do it, I'm just thinking as I go along, maybe this is wrong, but I'm gonna make it so you can actually put the pot on something. Maybe those sides burn off and it falls down. We'll see what happens. We'll try it. Might fail. We'll see what happens. Fuck. Fuck. Clearly you can tell I haven't got a bloody clue what I'm doing. Never done it before. It's taken me about 15 minutes to break one drill bit, get the chainsaw out. Well, that only took a couple of minutes. Fart round with the drill, stick a bit of this fire starting stuff in here, and I reckon I probably need to have my hole a bit further down to get the draft up. We'll see what happens. Worst things worst is there's a bit of firewood for the fire to go in tonight. Or maybe the whole thing catches fire and just like burns. Oh yeah, just put bits of wood down there, do you? Got plenty of bits of wood. Well, don't block it, Clay. No, that's not a good idea. It's going to start burning. And on here. And there's my water on top. Right, we'll see if it does the old rocket thing and starts to get going. Right now it's pretty slow. I reckon I probably need a bit more hole to create the updraft. I suppose it's not a total failure, but will I make another one? Don't know. Anyway, she's boiling, we'll make a brew. Don't drink my tea, leave it. The thing I love about holding Super Duck, if you smell her, she smells a bit like roast duck. Mmm. Oh, I love that smell of roast duck. Yep. It's alright, I'm not going to roast you. It's okay. Right, we'll carry on with the gardening.
Sweet as bro. Everywhere we go, it's sweet as bro. Singing sweet as bro, sweet as bro. Everywhere we go, it's sweet as bro. Sometimes you're down, you're feeling low. Get on the phone and call me, bro. I got a fishing pole, I got some bait, you know. I got fuel in the truck, I got a place we can go. Sweet as bro, sweet as bro. Everywhere we go, it's sweet as bro. Singing sweet as bro, sweet as bro. Everywhere we go, it's sweet as bro. Okay, bro. So you had a hard day. Well, who hasn't had a bad day before? I'm gonna help you. All you gotta do is sing this simple song. Open your mouth and breathe. If you don't breathe, you'll die. So breathe and sing. Say these simple words. And I don't care if you're singing in tune or how you sound. The most important thing is you're doing it. And as soon as you start doing it, you feel a whole lot better. So jump on a song and sing Sweet As Bro. Sweet as bro, sweet as bro. Everywhere we go, it's sweet as bro. Singing sweet as bro, sweet as bro. Everywhere we go, it's sweet as bro. So how was that, eh? Hey, come on, you're feeling better already, aren't you? You know you're feeling better. Don't give me that shitty look. You lift your head up. Tear into it one more time. I promise you, you'll feel a whole lot better. Here we go. Sweet as bro, sweet as bro. Everywhere we go, it's sweet as bro. Singing sweet as bro, sweet as bro. Everywhere we go, it's sweet as bro. So what I tell you, eh? Look at that. You're now a box of fluffy ducks. And hey, the sun's come out. We're going fishing. we catch something, that's just a bonus, bro. Cheer up to it. Alright. Sweet Hasbro, sweet Hasbro. Everywhere we go, it's sweet Hasbro. Singing sweet Hasbro, sweet Hasbro. Everywhere we go, it's sweet Hasbro. Sweet Hasbro, sweet Hasbro. Everywhere we go, it's sweet Hasbro. Singing sweet Hasbro, sweet Hasbro. Everywhere we go, it's 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 sweet Hasbro.
This is nice and wet watercress growing down here. Just going to weed this out by hand. Pull that out. I'm going to plant some watercress right down here. There's this good supply of water that just comes from the rain and it gathers and it grows all through here. So I'll just take a whole piece out and put it in just like that. This beautiful piece here. I'm just going to put that in there. I found this old garden hose down here that's buried under here and some rope. So this is actually a good bit of hose. Don't know how that got there. It's amazing how things end up going underground, isn't it? You can see this plant here that's grown from over here. This guy doing really well. These are all just offcuts. And we've got now planted the new stuff that I planted a long time ago that didn't take on the bit of piping that I cut in half. So these guys are all good to grow. We'll come back and look at those in a few months. I hope they'll spread out wide. It's a great plant. What I understand is that strawberries like more acidic soil. So I've got this bark, sort of fibrous stuff and compost mixed up. Some old potting mix I wasn't using. We're going to smack some of this coffee grounds in here. I get most of my plants from Mitre 10, but I got these here from Bunnings because they were like $2 each, which is quite reasonable. Wait, get out of there! We'll bugger off. Leave it alone, go on. Away you go. Go on. There you go, leave your strawberries alone. Bloody super duck. She's in too good a condition.
Oh, no. Fuck yeah.
Jump on her back, Hannah.
On my phone.
Go on, jump on her back.
You want me to?
Yeah.
What's she gonna do to me?
Nothing, she's a sheep, she's not a ram.
Yeah,
She'll just like fall over.
Jump on the back, Damon.
He's done a lot of that on sheep.
Really?
Come on. Come on. Can you open that gate wide, bro, so she can go for it? There we go. Creamy. Yeah, creamy.
Creamy, eh?
I wonder who I get it from. Come here! Ah! Hi! What? What? What?
I reckon your videos could, of you not talking,
Yeah.
but doing things on the land,
Yeah.
could be really, really, really popular on Instagram. Fucking really popular. Just those minute videos
Yeah.
of just bloke shit.
Yeah, bloke shit.
Bloke shit.
Strawberries all in. It's about 16 plants. We'll see how it goes. Don't know how it is going to go because I've never done it before this shallow. Well, actually, that's not quite true. I have this bed set up behind me, this old single bed that I've set up here, which I've got to take all the dead material off. I started at the top, but I've got to cut the rest off the bottom. Last year we got a lot of strawberries off that. In fact, we've had strawberries growing on it just recently, this time of the year. And we've got our watercress fenced off to keep super duck out. And we've got our plants all potted up. I'm seeding some watercress as well. And I've got a whole lot more stuff going on in the glass house. The boys working this morning. Blair's just telling me a story. Kick it in the guts, mate. What was it?
I went for a hike up Mount Taranaki, Egmont National Park. I hate to say that word, and I had hut all to myself. It was called Holly Hut. I thought primo. I got the whole place to myself. Next minute, all these young punks turned up, all raucous, making a whole lot of noise. Anyway, I got out my dehydrated meals and I got my little gas cooker out and I was doing all that. And these boys pulled out a big bag of steak.
Oh.
And someone said, "How are we going to cook it? Did you bring a frying pan?" They went, "Nah." "Did you bring a frying pan?" "Nah." So what they did was the pot belly stove was roaring red hot. They just stuck it to the side of the pot belly, peeled it off, turned it around and stuck it back on again.
Oh, that's what I call Kiwi ingenuity.
Yeah,
Bloody
right. Fuck, it was funny.
good stuff. Tell us your rugby story.
Round 2 rugby story from Blair. Playing rugby in York, north of England. And just put my brush
Bloody
down
flies
nice.
in here.
And I've told you before that I used to like tackling with my head, so I did a head tackle again. Me and another guy ended up in the same team. Our heads went around the back of this guy, bang, we banged heads. I was on the ground on all fours, seeing stars, thinking, oh, here we go again, but the stars left me, and I was all good. I thought, oh, sweet, I'm all good. Why is my hand feeling so warm? I looked down at my hand, there's all this blood pouring all over my hand. I looked above me, and fuck, there's no one standing above me. It must be coming out of me. I must be leaking. Anyway, the ref come over and said, "You all right, mate?" And I looked up at the ref, and he went, he started reaching. I said, "What's wrong, mate?" Anyway, it split open like a big fanny, you know.
Show me where you got. Is there a scar there still?
Yeah, just
Oh,
quietly.
there is. Yeah, no, there's a scar.
Yeah,
there,
just
definitely.
quietly. You couldn't see that.
Yeah, I can
fucking
see a bit
6
of
years ago.
Yeah, okay.
Yep. So anyway, so they took me to the side of the main grandstand where the doctors were, and gave me a local injection. Put about 6 stitches in it, and I still remember to this day that the stand would have had 200 people in it, and I could hear all these pommy guys in their Yorkshire accents going, "That's that Kiwi fella." And fuck, I felt proud, mate. Oh, I took one for the team that day.
High five, high five.
Yeah, mate.
Good on you, mate.
Yeah, I felt pretty good, eh?
Good on you, mate.
Back on the field.
Cool.
Bloody rugby.
Damo's doing the ceiling beautifully. Good stuff, mate. My mate Gordon just worked on this and she was gone. That's our Jenny, but she didn't want to go this morning. Come on, baby. Go on. Yeah, start your bastard. It just doesn't want to go. Was pulling it like a young man, it still won't go. Back it. The old fire's ensuring everything's drying pretty quick. Thousands and thousands of these cluster flies were on the boat. Just been trying to get the old starter motor so I can get the vacuum cleaner going. They all end up shitting on the window, and that's in the gap. I want to suck them out, but the bloody Jenny won't go. Yep, she won't go. Oh, it's a really nice view from up here. And the sun rises over there. Comes right down the gully. This place actually gets the first sun in the morning. Pigsy. So the next job externally will be to do the strakes underneath it. That's why she's on the stand, and then she can go back in the water. Then we'll paint the outside too, of course. Good dog, this is a good boy, eh? Come on, mate. The wasabi planter I built. She's got drainage underneath her and a big stump in the middle to take most of the weight. It's got a lot of weight in it, of course. Here's something interesting. Look under here. You can see, even though it's winter, she's flowering. Got little wasabi flowers there, look at that. How cool is that? We'll get seed off that. And these plants are just so healthy. I chomp on them all the time, and what I do is I take the leaves. I could get a leaf and I go right down to the bottom of the rhizine. I'll show you how to harvest your leaf off wasabi. You always take it from the very bottom, like this here. There's one down there. Can you focus? Maybe not. And you put your finger and you push down like that, and then pull. This here will be a nice leaf for a salad. Good stuff. Well, super duck always ends up with down in the nostrils. You breathe it and it stays there. Don't you, mate, eh? Eh? Must be a pain in the butt, or a pain in the nose. That's Ducky. She's probably the oldest Muscovy duck in the southern hemisphere, 21 years old. It's incredible. I bred as many whites as I could, because when you pluck them they're easier to cook. You have to pick all the black bits out. She is an incredibly old duck. She was a primo duck when she was born. She was like a super duck, so that's why I never killed her or bred with her. She just had really good genes. She's still going strong, but there's no mate for her now, so she just pals up with super duck, 2 females. Gonna let Bigsy wander around today on the loose. Bit of freedom. Can't come to too much harm with that thing around his neck. Hey, off me garden, mate. Get out there, Bigsy. Spoke too soon. Get off me citrus. Nice black coffee. Well, I wouldn't say the old rocket burner was a raging success. I think we'll probably turf it in the fire after a couple more times. We've made 3 fires with it, but next time I think I'll make the hole down further. Bitter coffee. The neighbours have got an abundant amount of sheep in there right now. Plenty of tucker too. Nice greenhead on the pond. Plenty of waterfowl, but no rabbits. Come down to get a rabbit. There's normally a rabbit poking around there, but nothing. Nice to see those native ducks. It's the first year that the mum has had all the babies without them being eaten by the pukekos, and that's because I shot the pukekos. She kept the whole lot. Awesome. There comes my mate Simon. Bloody good. Time for a catch up with him. Here he goes, sneaking through the bottom there. Here he goes. Beauty. Right, we'll bugger off. Chamber's empty. Good. Check it. Sweet. Bixie will start barking in a minute. We had so much rain that I reckon it's flushed all the burrows off the rabbits. Because after the rain they normally come out and feed, but nothing's feeding. There's nothing out. So, no rabbit fatigue. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Bit of a mishmash of stuff. There's always someone here and something to see, so don't mind bringing it to you in my day. Those ducks. Every time they fly up, I think about all my mates that like duck shooting and how they're so obsessed about ducks. I know what that's like. I've been obsessed about hunting pigs my whole life. Hey, be good. Can't be good. Be careful. Always try and be careful. We'll see you in the next video, and thanks for watching this one. If you still watched right to the very end, well done making things, because most people won't have switched off. Okay, see you later.